I wonder if it'll sound good.
That compressor turbo blow off thingamajig.
It's just hard drive.
Alright guys, what's up? Welcome to the shop. We got Chase with us today, and we're gonna be installing the ARB air compressor. What I'm thinking is we're gonna jimmy rig it into here, somewhere in this area. I want it in the engine bay just because it's closest to the front diff where the ARB is located. So yeah, let's jump right in. We're gonna get this pressure switch, this solenoid valve. We're gonna install that on here, and then we're just gonna kind of play with options for locating or for mounting the compressor.
Pretty well diagrammed.
Yeah, so ARB makes this pretty self-explanatory. This goes to your switch. These are your battery leads into a fuse. All your solenoid connectors, pressure switch. You got a nice relay. It's all laid out super nice and easy. You can run more than one solenoid on these, so just make sure that when you do it, you put your switch to the right one. We're running off switch 1.
Yep.
So yeah, pretty straight up. The fun part's gonna be finding a place for it. This piece goes on there. It's like a little breather. And yeah. All right, so what's cool about these ARBs is they're pretty, I guess you could say like modular. You loosen up these two islands, the whole thing will rotate back and forth. This tube here rotates. You pretty much put it in any position you need to make it work. But we got our filter here, we got our solenoid on, we got our pressure switch on. Now we're gonna come over here, make a cool little bracket, fit it up in the 4Runner, and then we'll wire in our harness. Little side note too, picked up my diffs today, finally. All rebuilt. I hadn't even looked at this one. It's like Christmas. But yeah, all the contact patterns look good and everything. I had the Yota Guy build my diffs for me. I'll tag him down in the description below. He's got a YouTube channel, he's got Instagram. He did a good job, so we'll get these bad boys thrown in too. And 4Runner will be back on its feet in no time. All right, Chase, what are we thinking?
I'm not thinking nothing. I think we're gonna take this cruise control module, straighten it out, and hopefully have a little bit of room to store it down into here.
Yeah, this bracket, they set it all funky. It's like on a weird angle.
JDM.
JDM angles. So we're probably just gonna straighten that out. I think a lot of people just delete their cruise control, but I like it, so. All right, so what we ended up doing here is, this is the bracket that holds the cruise control module. We unbolted it. We're just gonna slide it over so it sits straight, because it's at that angle that we showed you. And it has this little rubber fitting in here. We're just gonna mark the holes, drill them, and then we're gonna cut this section out right here so it sits nice and flush. So and then what are we gonna do from there? Like,
Install it.
so all we're doing is turning this to keep it straight, and then we'll build our own bracket. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're doing there. You got her. Holes drilled, pieces cut out.
A little bit of cleanup.
Yeah, just clean this up. Now we'll just orientate that module straight, and it'll give us a little bit more room to fit that compressor. All right, so go ahead, Chase. Explain yourself.
So our plan is right here. We're gonna set it right down in between this. So we've moved this over. We actually utilized another bolt hole that was factory mounted. Actually scooted it a lot closer to the air box. Used one factory bolt. We still have an empty hole there that we need to put a self-tapper in or something. But we're gonna build a simple 2-bolt bracket that holds it right about here. And I think it will be perfect.
Yeah, that should be sweet. So what we're gonna do, we got this little piece of square tube with this flat bar, whatever the hell you want to call it. We're just gonna weld this to here, 2 bolt holes into the fender, and then weld this plate pretty much just like that. Obviously not that tall, but just a rough mock-up, but it should work. Go ahead. Ooh. You guys need to go bug Chase and make him start his own YouTube channel. This kid built some badass shit. So
Sometimes.
I'll put his Instagram in here. Go follow him. He's got a badass turbo Tacoma. He's got a sweet Ford. All the toys.
All the toys.
And he hates being on camera.
Hate being on camera.
Anyway, so
Don't set hot metal on wood.
damn, your wood's a little smoky. Making progress. Looking good.
You didn't even paint this side.
What? Nope.
God damn it.
Well, we got our bracket made. We're just painting it right now. It's cold out here, so we got the dryer. You don't want it to rust. All right, so we got the bracket all made up. What we ended up doing, just welding some square nuts to this side. Weld that plate to it. That way when we set it in here, we can just send the bolts from the bottom of the fender, make it easy, mount the compressor to here. We're done. And we'll wire in the harness, but yeah. Chase is a genius. Came up with this idea. Well, we're gonna snarf some pizza and we'll be back. All right, there she is, she's mounted. Pretty solid too. So yeah, just these 2 bolts right here in the fender. I can't really get a shot of the bracket. Maybe from down here. No, I don't know, but it's mounted. Now onto the wiring side of things. We're just gonna take it and route it all the way around, switch inside. Should go pretty quick, I would assume. So yeah, like I said, we straightened this out. We need to still figure out a spot for this. Probably just self-tap it in there for now. But, well, no.
It's clear.
It clears. Okay, so we'll just put that back in. That's perfect. Sick, dude.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, oh. All right, so got the wiring harness all routed, relay mounted, kind of tucked everything in nice. This thing is so dirty. Once it gets dirty, it'll blend in perfect. What we're working on now is just getting the harness for the switch inside or through the firewall. If you've ever done anything like this, you know how fun that part is. But not too hard. I just poked a piece of rod. You can see that washer right there. Just grab that, pull it through. Oh. Are you ready?
Where's the
tape? I put it.
Right?
No, I put it like right here. So we got our switches figured out. We got the air locker switch going here, compressor switch here. Eventually what we're gonna do is move the clutch start cancel to where the E-locker button is, so both lockers will be side by side. And then yeah, we'll have the compressor there. This ARB kit is pretty slick. Except for we just did it backwards. Can't you just take the face off?
Yeah. You can.
All right. Chase got all the switches in place. We got illumination, keyed power. We're gonna try and kick the compressor on, see if we did. Put the front of the, so it's on like that. What?
So you want it down on it, right?
Yeah,
that's
down
right.
on. We're not gonna know about that one.
Well, it should drain the compressor. So up's on right now.
Let's do it the opposite.
I don't think you can.
Oh, you have to flip the switch.
Well, you can actually, though.
I don't know, I just want to be able to flip it down and have the
That's right.
locker on.
Yep, that'll be on. Yep, that's right.
Cool.
Now watch.
Nice.
Dim ass lights.
Looks good. Very, very cool. Where does the air? Oh, okay. Awesome. Well, one more thing checked off the list. Huge help, or a huge thank you to Mr. Chase Hunt.
Hell yeah, guys.
No, seriously, he drove over an hour to get here, so I appreciate it. Now we just got to get these back in. We are off to the races. Let's see, there's our fitting for the ARB there. So, huge thanks to the Toyota guy. Again, I'll link him in the description, along with Chase. Boomba. Hi, buddy. This is Chase's dog. Hell yeah, man. So stoked. It's pretty straight up, guys. I mean, the harness is pretty self-explanatory, so thanks for hanging out with us. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Tell Chase to get to YouTube. Yeah, we'll see you next time.